Dice Lamine Yamal maldijo a la LeBron James o Michael Jordan. Me quedo con LeBron James. Lamine Yamal, el mejor futbolista del mundo actualmente, bro. Hola, Rodrigo. No estaba viendo el chat. Me acabo de dar cuenta que el chat estaba desconfigurado. Así que estoy configurando de nuevo, nuevamente a ver si ya quedó. Ok, ya quedó. Como debería quedarse. Y vamos a poner el chat ahí. Ok, ese mismo. Sí, no estaba viendo el chat, guys. Vale, estoy aquí ya. Vamos a jugar. ¿Cómo están, chicos? Tenía como varios días que no transmitía a YouTube, ¿eh? Varios días que no transmitía a YouTube. Pero estamos de vuelta, guys. Ujú. Vamos a jugar. Andaré. Había que hacer los cambios que no hice.
So this is where things become truly serious. Every side battle-hardened, having survived the previous stage, and from this point on, every game is all or nothing, do or die, and there is no atmosphere quite like it. You have to say, this is where the competition really starts. And expectations are rising, and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football
Ay,
means to the
posición
people
adelantada.
in this part of the world. Well, past tournaments have so often brought together the very best of so many different footballing cultures and principles, and we hope we're going to see all of that again.
Well, this is an opportunity, Peter, to show off the enthusiasm and desire to kickstart another rewarding campaign, hopefully. And we've seen some...
He rises! And he's following up!
Paris Saint-Germain have created a real intensity from the start, and there's no sign of any let-up.
And he's quick to get it clear again.
Paris Saint-Germain.
Mbappe. Oh, not quite. And the pass is intercepted. That is a brilliant interception. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Fikayo Tomori could play an interesting role here, Peter. As a defender, he's unmatched when it comes to pace.
Lewandowski! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Paris Saint-Germain are applying all the early pressure.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
Koulibaly gets across to intercept that. Malcolm. That's a nicely measured pass. Shot a goal! He's tried one! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Alexander-Arnold goes short. Real chance! It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. It's a loose ball. And here's Mbappe. And the finish! Just not quite happening for him just now.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Fermin. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, this is a great position. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Yeah, they've got a good grip on this game, now to turn it into a stranglehold.
Malcolm. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. And the shot!
¿Qué?
A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
That's just front foot enforcement. Pressure leads to mistake, leads to chance.
Hernandez. Now Mbappe. Ruben Neves cuts out the pass. Good spot, he's seen the run. In with the challenge. Mbappe is in a really good position out wide. Malcolm. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. That's a good run down the left. Pedri. Mbappe. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And Hernandez. Mbappe. Lewandowski. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Oh, he's found support out wide. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Fermin. 5 minutes till the break. Fermin. And here's Lewandowski. It's Cristiano Ronaldo!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo!
Hey!
And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Cristiano Ronaldo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Look at the space here. Now the finish!
Mira.
Same outcome.
Oh my goodness, bro.
Koulibaly.
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
Malcolm. Over to the left. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. So we reach the halfway point.
Paris Saint-Germain really did turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and while they'll be disappointed not to have broken through, obviously, the chances will come, provided they can keep producing good spells. It's been a half with significantly more positives than negatives, I feel.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goal. Great hit! What a
Oh.
wonderful goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually
Mm-hmm.
something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Paris Saint-Germain have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
I think they've gone about their business with the opener very much in mind, and this augurs well now.
Malcolm. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Now who's going to be first to this? And he can clear it away. And here's Lewandowski. It's Lewandowski!
Mm.
Oh, denied brilliantly.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
So their fourth corner of the game. That's not going far. Up he goes!
¿Qué?
Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. They're up to 5 corners now. Alexander-Arnold plays it short. Al Hilal have the chance to go the other way.
Paris Saint-Germain are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Mbappe! He scored! A 2-goal cushion, and it's looking safe.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
He has found a way through. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Paris Saint-Germain needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal. Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Now it's Odegaard. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And he's managed to get free. Malcolm. Decent hit!
Qué
Oh, he did the
golazo,
hard
mi
part
manas.
right, but fluffed the finish.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 11, le numéro 5, Cristiano Ronaldo. À la
Paris
place,
Saint-Germain still have the cards to affect this
le
game.
numéro 18,
Tomori. Hernandez. Van Dijk. No, again there's no way through. Pedri. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, this looks sharp. Can he latch on to this? Oh, what What a climb! And that's a real chance missed.
He's definitely playing with a lot more conviction. This team should look to him to produce the catalyst for a comeback.
Oh, strongly challenged there. Odegaard. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior going face to face with his great rival. Well, they were caught in possession whilst attempting on the face of it to walk it all the way in. He's been picked out. And he's found a way past. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Forwards and with intent. Odegaard. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Odegaard. He's gone for goal! Decent hit and on target. And the number on the board is 3. Ruben Neves.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, good ball. Opts to play it back. And we're done. Victory in round 1. Still, of course, a lot to do, but it is one huge step forward. Well, the atmosphere is building up very, very nicely to what would undoubtedly be yet another high-caliber conflict. The sort you have to expect at this stage of a great competition. The atmosphere is electric and the noise ear-splitting. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. So this is where we're up to in the quarterfinals. Already plenty enough to get the juices flowing.
All the 8 sides still left here are perfectly entitled to think they have a good shot at this, Peter. It is quite an atmosphere here, and that's clearly raised the bar in terms of expectations from the crowd. They genuinely think, or certainly the feel is, that they'll get to see the game of the tournament.
We have already started here. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Jadon Sancho is one who has really impressed me on the wing, Peter. I like the way he's worked at his game, the way he's refined his game, and he's brought out new strengths. Now he needs fewer touches, just to be a little more efficient in the way he goes about his business, and I'm sure that's going to develop in time.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. It has been a rather gentle affair so far.
Oh,
Palmer. James. Palmer.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
James. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really
¿en
makes it
serio?
work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
Shot a goal! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? He gets big. No, he couldn't get the
Sigue
direction he
así.
needed.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
Cucurella. No way through, so back it comes. Van Dijk. Hernandez. Now this could be a tries a shot! In for the pieces!
¿Qué?
A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Fernandez. For Palmer. Sancho. Now it's Pedro Neto. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Pass somewhat off target. And he's on his way! Pressing high and with purpose. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ødegaard making good progress on the right-hand side. And he skips past his man. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Cucurella. Now it's Sancho. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Van Dijk. Hernandez. Mbappe. James has given away a free kick. Van Dijk. Fermin. Oh, the ball's gone astray. And a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Tomori. And Fermin. And that could set him on his way. And that has been knocked clear. Fernandez. Cucurella. Here's Sancho. Caicedo. Tomori calmly anticipates. And here's Mbappe. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Sancho. Ødegaard does really well there. He is strong. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
What?
And that'll be the final action of the first half. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
I think it's been a very impressive defensive effort. They've never been broken down and contained the opposition attack extremely well.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And the game has already resumed here. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Mbappe. Mbappe takes control of it and he's on the move. Played backwards here.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Pedri. He's got goal! Goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
What a great header, got plenty on that.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0. Fernandez.
Paris Saint-Germain are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's a goal kick. Caicedo. So the team separated just by the one goal, which came early in the second period. 1-0 the score. Now Colwell. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
He has found the way through. Cristiano Ronaldo. Cucurella.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
He's looking to set free a runner. Lewandowski. Lewandowski has been caught there, it's a foul. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal.
Cristiano Ronaldo! Madueke. Sancho. Cucurella. Oh, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. That is a brilliant interception. Sancho. He's shifting through the gears here. Ronaldo has it in a wide position. Big chance! Hits off target and by quite a way.
Paris Saint-Germain just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Caicedo. Now Colwell. There's green grass ahead of him. And the shot!
¿Qué? ¿Sí o
Oh,
no?
that is rather wayward.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
But the finishing line very much in sight now. Now just moments away from a semi-final place. Firmin. Colwell kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Oh, important interception.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
He's got plenty of space out wide here, and he's managed to get free. Still just that single goal, and we are nearly done. Firmin. Pedri. And it's Van Dijk. Has a look and plays it forward. Pedri. Firmin. Ødegaard. He's got away. Oh, good ball. Shots on here. It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Paris Saint-Germain probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
Palmer for Palmer. Chelsea have got it back and they'll have another. Pedro Neto! Good hit, kept the keeper honest. He's found a way through. Oh, that is a nice touch. Alexander-Arnold. So that's it. It is all over. Victory. Yet another victory in this quest for...
Mm.
So we welcome you wherever you are to the penultimate game at the end of what has been this magnum opus of football. Fans have travelled from far and wide to ensure that they are part of it, and amid the uncompromising nature of this sporting conflict, we are all united in feeling the acute significance of the semi-final. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's a straight shootout for the final. That's what we're going to see. There's nowhere, Jim, you would rather be.
Yep, one of the occasions of the season, and in an atmosphere to match it. We may well see a high-octane contest where both really look to test respective defences. I sincerely hope we avoid the alternative, which is a potential game of chess. It deserves much more than that, Peter. Here's hoping.
We have already started here. Mbappe. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Matheus Nunes threads one in. Lewandowski is wide and looking to get onto this. It's a great ball. Shot a goal! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And that takes him up to 30. 30 goals for this side. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity...
He's had a shot! Oh, taken with style. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
And now he has two. Paris Saint-Germain making an early change here.
Paris Saint-Germain.
Got amongst the goals here, and now he takes his leave.
I think he's put in a good shift, and their fans appreciate that. I think he can feel pretty happy with the contribution he's made.
Paris Saint-Germain are doing very nicely, thank you.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
He's through here. Paris Saint-Germain have hit a quick-fire double here and are well and truly in the driving seat. And he's intervened well there. Pedri going full steam ahead down the left flank. Ansu Fati. And here's Cristiano. Can he put it away? They are rampant. And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Cristiano Ronaldo demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Mbappe. And the shot! Nico Gonzalez. He's a shapes to shoot! And again! Well, that is remarkable.
That's an example of the sixth sense of opportunism that many of his ilk show. Masterful anticipation.
Vardiol. Here's Doku. And it's Gundogan. Well-timed, excellent interception. Pedri.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack. Oh, that was expansive and incisive.
Big header! Arrived on cue, but fluffed his line.
Paris Saint-Germain just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Ansu Fati. Paris Saint-Germain have rung the changes already. They could, of course, make further alterations at half-time. Nicely weighted ball.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Paris Paris Saint-Germain looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Gundogan. Great defending, strong and determined. Mbappe. Ansu Fati! And he's heaved it away. Nico Gonzalez. Gundogan. Haaland.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And he was quick to react. Bernardo Silva.
Il y aura
Oh,
2
super
minutes de
fine.
temps additionnels.
And he's managed to get free. There's the shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
That has ended up in no man's land. Haaland! And claimed it back swiftly. Bernardo Silva. And here's Bernardo Silva. Half-time in the semi-final. So no shortage of thrills, no shortage of fireworks, but all very one-sided. We appear perhaps headed for a cricket score at this rate, unless there is a significant change in fortune. It is 3-0 at half-time.
Peter, do I really need to say anything, or can I simply refer you to the scoreline?
So the end of the first half in the semi-final. Paris Saint-Germain very much in control here, 3 up and cruise. He's got the shot away! And he hits the net! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Akanji did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Ansu Fati! Really well taken goal. And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.
It's become a case of men against boys.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Ruben Dias wins the duel this time. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Ruben Dias promptly onto that, and that is that.
Le nombre de spectateurs pour ce match.
Van Dijk does really well to win the ball there.
550.
And here's Haaland. He's had a hit! It's a goal! How very smart. He just got it right.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
They're still trying to make a game of this. Paris Saint-Germain perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Bernardo Silva. Pass is just off target. He won't be happy with that one. Doku. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Oh, that's delightful. Keeper sees it all the way. Doku. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never.
Paris Saint-Germain are making a change now.
Changement pour le
Yamal
Paris
to come
Saint-Germain.
on, a change
Le
that had
numéro
been
5.
mooted for a while.
Yeah, he's looking for
Ronaldo.
instructions, probably something along the lines of go make a nuisance of yourself.
Mbappe. Paris Saint-Germain have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. So not long left in this now. They have 1 foot in the final. It's a sweet ball, that. Matheus Nunes. Bernardo Silva. He's in plenty of space here. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Yamal. Mbappe.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Hernandez. Mbappe has always taken it. Haaland, who's set up 1 goal so far. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Van Dijk. It's Pedri. Just 5 minutes left. Gets his pass away. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Mbappe takes control of it and he's on the move. Mbappe purring through the gears. Nico Gonzalez. It's Bernardo Silva.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, it's come loose. Haaland receives it in a good position here. And time is up.
Gol de
Paris Saint-Germain
Ronaldo.
have played the perfect semi-final. A ruthless display which gives...
Hola, gay. Hola, Horacio. Horacio. Inter PSG otra vez. Inter es. Inter PSG.
So this is the one we've all been waiting for. The crowd embracing the ultimate game in the competition. The ultimate date with destiny for their teams, as one of the game's most sought-after pieces of silverware is within their reach. No shortage of glitz or glamour, and fitting that the final chapter to what has been a great footballing saga should feel he gets big. He will be livid with himself. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Cristiano Ronaldo. I don't think there's any doubt he's one of the best around, Peter. Probably one of the best ever. He's an incredible physical specimen and a phenomenal goal scorer. You can't question his commitment and determination either. He's always in peak condition and he'll adapt his game to whatever role is requested of him. I think he's going to have a huge impact on this team.
Yes, he's certainly the one. And the shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Paris Saint-Germain with the corner, there first. And it's been taken short. Now the finish! Cleared without complication. There will be a throw-in. Fermin. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And he's been shifted off it. Cristiano Ronaldo. There's the hit!
Damn.
Fine stop from the
Que se
keeper.
era tão egoísta, não passou a pelota,
What he
hein?
has to do to score there.
Çalhanoğlu is there and he can get that clear. Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. That has been cut short. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Yeah, they've got a good grip on this game now to turn it into a stranglehold.
Hernandez. Lewandowski. DiMarco.
Inter really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that.
Shot a goal! Zalewski. Now DiMarco engages and forces him off the ball. Tomori. Alexander-Arnold. And Tomori.
Bro, eres que si es
Van
algo.
Dijk.
No, no sé qué si es.
Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Van Dijk calmly anticipates. Lewandowski. Fermin. Fermin!
¿Qué?
He's missed, but not by that far.
Saludos de Colombia. Hola, Kevin. ¿Cómo estás, bro?
So, third corner of the game. Alexander-Arnold goes short. Great chance! Well, that is rather wayward.
Well, talking about a man on a mission, that was a super effort.
Ashlani. Fermin.
Aquí se topa con una pilla.
Taremi. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Final ball
Mierda.
not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Damian. And that has left him in a heap.
Ahora
He ran
falta
himself into
porque
trouble
no
there,
sé.
free kick given away. Taremi bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Mbappe. And here's Lewandowski. They're urging it. Big chance!
Ah.
Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! Could this be it? The celebrations say it might well be.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Paris Saint-Germain penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, certainly the big occasion and a very big opening goal to boost everyone's confidence here.
Now it's Taremi. Mbappe promptly onto that, and that is that. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point, and the score is 1-0.
Ah.
That's
Hola,
one tidy challenge. Free kick given.
Alfredo. Hola, Alfredo, ¿cómo estás?
Bisek.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Correa.
Mm, mm, mm,
Mbappe.
mm, mm.
Can't squeeze it through. And it's Damian. Chalhanoglu. Mbappe.
This is the time you need that pace.
Bisek. Stefan de Vrij. And he's had it nicked away. Lewandowski. That's an excellent interception. Chalhanoglu. And Bisek. Stefan de Vrij. Carlos Augusto. That'll be a throw-in.
Temps
Chalhanoglu.
additionnel, 1 minute.
Ødegaard. It's a sweet ball, that. Ødegaard. There's the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Well, there's the whistle. The first half of the final has flown by. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow. So we've had the first 45 minutes of the final, Jim. How's it looking for you?
Well, it's obvious who's likely to be more content going in at half-time, but I sincerely hope that there's a fitting response from the opposition to really engage us on the big occasion.
Half-time then, just 45 minutes between us and the climax of it all. Paris Saint-Germain leading 1-0 at the break. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Paris Saint-Germain really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this. Look, movement creates more options, and that was really
Goes
sharply
down,
done.
but nothing given. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Picked out brilliantly. Goal kick.
Corner.
No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. So their fourth corner of the game. And that should get the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, what a ball! Can he finish? Oh, that
Qué
wasn't far
malo.
away.
DiMarco just couldn't
Malo
steer it on
DiMarco,
target. Everything else was up there.
Pedri. Still just a single goal between the sides. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now there's a fine ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Stefan de Vrij. DiMarco. Threads one in. DiMarco providing an outlet on that flank.
Inter are definitely going about this the right way.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Mbappe! Hits off target and by quite
No
a
supe
way.
controlar bien la
All you'd be
pelota.
thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Chalhanoglu. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Pedri. Ødegaard. DiMarco does really well to win the ball there.
Qué
Aslani.
caño me metieron. Qué
Taremi.
caño.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Fermin. That's good running with the ball. Well, it looked promising, but the final
Okay.
ball is just not quite right.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Cristiano Ronaldo. Has a goal! It's there! And
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. And Sufati coming on here. A change that was broadly anticipated.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of go make a nuisance of yourself.
Paris Saint-Germain are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Bisek. Ashlani. Rapidly approaching the end. Just a few moments from glory. And that's another good win of the ball. And he's picked out the run. And the shot! And it's there! And they are cruising away. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
And Sufati demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it.
Can he finish? Well, this really is their highest point. Not even in his wildest dreams could the manager have... Ansu Fati has fallen kindly here. And that is a truly outstanding save.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
And he's managed to get rid. Tries a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he should have made it 4.
Well, the control on receipt was far better than the control on dispatch.
Nicely aimed pass. And now they can... Oh, shooting chance! Sticks it away! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge.
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before and no doubt they'll work it again.
Paris and the finish! And it's in! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Paris Saint-Germain are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Bit too much weight on the pass. Ashlani, who played for Korea. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And the shots! They've scored! Hat-trick! The king of all he surveys!
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And that is that. Paris Saint-Germain have done it. It is party time as they gather to get their hands on the trophy.
A ver si puedo subir la vaina de mi plantilla. Ujujú, ujujú. Oh, ¿por qué se ve así? Ujú. esquina. Vamos a jugar, chicos. Un partido bueno. Un partido bueno. Uh, uh, uh. Chun, chun. Esa no es. Ajá. Esta vez. Ajá. Está bien así. Y el truco. El truco es instrucciones individuales. Vamos a jugar así, a ver.
So without question, it is one of the most awaited, most anticipated days on the footballing calendar. So many teams, so many ambitions, and only a handful will go forward to achieve those ambitions. That is the nature of our fascinatingly competitive game. Well, there's a real
Bien, chicos.
familiarity about these scenes
Vienen
here, the
los
followers of one of
partidos.
the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that yet again this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. The action has already started.
No puede.
Real chance! He's shifting through the gears here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
¿Qué?
Great ball if he can get there.
La defensa me está destrozando, chicos. La defensa.
And it's Messi.
La
Chance here to
defensa, la
counter.
defensa.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner. And
¿Qué?
just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving
No
quickly.
puede ser, no puede ser.
He's got a side of goal.
No puede ser,
Oh,
guys.
he's managed to get it all wrong.
Fernando Torres deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Táctica de... A ver, instrucciones. Mantener la posición nuevo. Mantener la posición. ¿Quién? El otro bate la nota. El otro bate la posición. Ay, me están haciendo presas, chicos. No es bueno, ¿no?
And we have our very first corner. Header! Oh, it's fallen kindly here.
¿Qué?
There it is! There is the breakthrough.
No puedo creer que Rivaldo con 95
Some
me ha
heroic
marcado,
goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're
Por
paying a visit to your
favor,
net.
chicos.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Now it's Lewandowski. Oh, well played. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Out of play for a throw. Oh, no joy this time.
Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now
¿No es
could see them
falta?
lose it.
Can he latch on to this? Neymar. Alexander-Arnold defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. And he cuts out the supply. It's just beyond his reach. Rice. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Now it's Mbappe. He's found some space. Can he put it away?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Hernandez. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Moved on forwards. And here's Torres. Oh, super ball. There's the hit. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Tengo que cambiar la
Actually
segunda
didn't do an
parte.
awful lot wrong, to be honest.
It's their second corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, easy pickings there. And that has sent him sprawling. Referee has just said play on.
This is the time you need that pace.
Mbappe. Delivery from him. Climbs up big.
Oh my
Oh,
goodness.
just couldn't turn it in.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired.
Tengo
The
que cambiar
defending is to
muchas
be
cosas.
admonished.
Terrific header. He's done very well to get to that.
Alexander-Arnold is offering a wry smile there.
Messi, very much a man of this moment. He's picked his way through. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Good read, needed to be. Quality ball. The message is clear, none shall pass. David Villa. Oh, that's fabulous. Pedri.
Damn.
Beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And he's being shifted off it.
Okay.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And here's Torres. Torres was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He is through here. Well read, and the danger is averted. Torres. He could be in here. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Dang.
And the first 45 minutes are up. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Vamos a ver ahora qué es eso.
And the action is back on the way.
Barcelona can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Now it's Rivaldo, and he's managed to get free. Rivaldo, well played, important challenge that. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Okay.
Oh, the whistle's gone, what's he given? The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. And this the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them. Messi! Oh, special! That is a
Puede
special
creerlo.
goal! Sumptuous finish, an
No
absolute
salte,
joy!
cabrones.
2 up and threatening to pull clear. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
¿Eh?
That's just playing it safe and
¿Por
simple.
qué se queda? Ay, Dios mío.
Some resolute defending there. Now it's Torres, and he's certainly onside here. Now it's Rafinha. Vitinha. Mbappe! Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
Ay, Dios mío, no puede ser.
Corner number 2 then. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that is expertly dealt with. Great chance!
Ay, no
It's run
puede
loose. Who's going to
ser.
get there? Can he stop it going out? Koundé is there to clear.
La asistencia a este partido
And it's
asciende
Fernando
a
Torres.
96.847
They've got to be quick moving
espectadores.
this forward.
Rivaldo. It's a good-looking cross. Oh, what a climb! That's a lovely, neat pass. David Villa. Now it's Rivaldo. Barcelona can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, he's managed to get himself
La
offside.
máquina. Falla como 3 goles. Máquina, este no, ya no puede más. Hay que hacer las no, un delantero de área. Ay, no, Lewandowski ya lo saqué. No, pero voy con este.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
So,
2,
time for changes
El
on
dorsal
both
4.
sides, actually.
serán sustituidos por el dorsal 17, el dorsal 18. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Oh, that's well spotted. It's a pretty loose pass. He's got away. Oh, no, he's got that wrong. Yamal unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He has found the way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
He's found the way through. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Oh, can he get onto this? Vitinha. The ball is loose and the chase is on.
Increíble, Dios mío, que es increíble.
That's been cut out, well played. Oh, and he's through the middle. Decent hit!
Qué bueno. Vamos,
Really well taken goal.
vamos.
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
Barcelona get themselves back into contention.
I think they've done so well to get back in it, but it's important now that they don't become over-eager in chasing
Máquina,
another.
máquina.
They only need one more chance. Patience is key. There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Van Dijk calmly anticipates. They're gonna throw in.
Máquina.
Oh, that's neat. Quick look, then plays it in. Is it in? Yes,
Oh
it's an
my
own goal.
gosh.
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Well, who saw that coming?
Tienes
It has
razón,
certainly made
tienes.
things interesting.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
Pensé que iba a poder empatar,
Now it's
sí, qué
Mbappe, and he's managed to get free. Brilliantly cut out. Vitinha, Marquinhos spots it and intercepts. Vinicius Junior. Now that's well seen too. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Habrá 4 minutos de descuento.
And And he's in on goal. Shapes to shoot.
Es
Surely
increíble,
now they
¿sabes?
are well and truly
4
out of
goles después de
sight.
todo lo que he fallado.
And the lead is extended still further.
Well, there's always a chance
Es
of being caught like that
impensable eso.
when you surrender the football.
So now the difference is 3.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
There will be 4 extra minutes. Shifted upfield. Now it's Vinicius Junior.
Ni un regate pueden hacer bien.
That's
Dios.
the end. Barcelona have very little in the way of excuses
Pero la
here.
culpa es mía que
Simply
planteé
having
mal el
no
partido.
answer to a display that was...
Me saca la cabeza que la culpa es mía. Ahora déjame ver que... No, hay que cambiar la plantilla. Totalmente. Yo creo que también sí. Otra formación suplentes. A ver. No sé quién puso este disparate ahí. A ver. No. Lamin. Ok. Si veíamos por ahí, me parece. Creo que el equipo ya está bien. Pero al palde hay que sacarlo. Esos idiotas. Esos pal. Hay que sacarlo, ¿sabes? ¿Quién tenemos para poner? A ver, este no. Este no. Este no. Sí. Contigo central. Bueno, tengo 3 centrales. Bueno, aquí hay que buscar otro. Hay uno que yo compré. Este. Lo voy a poner de suplente. ¿Dónde está? Cabrón ese que no sirve para nada. Este. A ver. Ok, vamos a la guerra ahora. Vamos a la guerra ahora. No. Me llama, no. ¿Qué pasó? Aunque táctica de estrategia individuales. Mantener la posición, espérate, tío. Otro mantener la posición, el otro es... No. Teo, Alexander. Defensa, marcaje estrecho, a ver, ataque, Didier Drogba, marcaje estrecho, aquí más el falso 9, Leo Messi. Sí. Y listo.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou
Vamos a ver ahora
opens
qué
its arms
pasa,
to the
chicos.
Barcelona nation. 100,000 plus in unison. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Hits one!
¿Qué?
He's missed, but
¿Cómo fue que se levantó tan rápido? Ay, no puede ser, mira. Estaba batidísimo.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now a sudden chance to counter. Out to the right. And that is as far as they're going to go. Could move up a gear here. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, this guy Manuel Neuer claimed once that he had a catalogue in his head.
And the shot!
¿Qué?
Oh, that was a
Ay,
brilliant
Dios
save.
mío, estoy
That's
jugando
very,
con
very
máster,
good. You can't
bro.
ask for much more than that.
Ay, mi más bueno tipo,
Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Mbappe.
¿Qué?
Vitinha. He's going to be disappointed with that. Mbappe. Pedri. And he's cut it out. It's a really well-measured ball. Couple of decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. Musiala. He is through here. Alexander-Arnold does really well to win the ball there. And he's managed to gift it back.
Otra vez.
And he's gone backward here. Caicedo. Well, that's been cut out, well played. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
That has ended up in no man's land. Vitinha. Oh, that's a fine interception. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Dembele is flagged offside. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Dembele. Kimmich. Nice interception, well timed. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, that's a key interception. Hernandez. And it's Dembele. Dembele will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Drogba works it forward.
¿Qué?
Messi. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Mbappe.
¿Qué?
Vitinha. Played back in. Nice ball, and he might be in here.
¿Qué puede
Palmeiras
ser?
have turned up with a human block.
Oh, shooting chance! Drogba, it's a loose ball. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Now it's Messi. Oh, he's played it in low. And he cuts out the supply. Played
¿Qué?
out to the right. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Mbappe looking to get on the end of this.
Ay, mi
Mbappe,
madre.
well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And he's managed to
¿Qué?
get free.
Mi madre, ¿qué pasó?
Dembele. And it's Messi. Koundé to Messi. Kimmich. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. That has been cut short. Koundé. Kimmich. Vitinha.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Dembele. Now it's Messi. Chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Ay, Dios
Messi clearly
santo.
thought he had the
Qué
beating of the keeper.
partido, guy. Qué partido.
This possibly the last play of the half. Real chance!
Oh my
What
goodness.
a
No puede ser.
wonderful
Ay,
goal!
no.
Well, that's very much
No
changed the
puede
complexion. It's
ser.
also changed mindsets and moods in both teams, and it had to be him.
No
Terrific goal.
puede
What
ser.
a
Ahí no
super sharp
puede.
finish.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows.
No puede ser que me haga en la última
And the
jugada.
half-time whistle
El
goes.
bendito con él.
So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs, and the half-time score 1-0.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Se recuerda a nuestros espectadores que las puertas del estadio se abren 2 horas antes de cada partido para su comodidad. Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 11 será sustituido por el dorsal 18.
Here we go again.
Barcelona really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And the finish!
¿Qué?
He's got
¿Qué
away
haces,
with one there.
Pedri? Yo te di la dirección, ¿dónde patear? Demasiado fallos.
Koundé, that's headed upfield. Barcelona do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Can he spark a counter here? It's a good run down the right. Oh, no joy this time. Dembele. And Koundé. And that's put paid to a promising move. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Now it's Messi. Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Alexander-Arnold. Drogba. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
La asistencia a este
They've
partido
got to be quick moving
asciende
this
a
forward.
98.004 espectadores.
Mendes wins the duel this time. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this. Mbappe! Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Decent hit! In he goes again. He's scored! And there's the goal they've
Qué
been looking
bendita
for.
mala suerte.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Qué bendita mala suerte, guys.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 22.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. So that's two now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Vinicius Junior. And he's in on goal. Shapes to shoot. Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then. Keeper's dealt with that. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Neymar. He's picked his way through. Oh, the shot. It's Dembele!
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save. Palmeiras couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
He's found a way through. Fermin. Oh, that's fabulous. There's the shot!
¿Qué pasó,
Oh, he's
Fermín?
managed to get it all wrong.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Qué vaina, Dios.
Nuno Mendes. Barcelona do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Koundé promptly onto that, and that is that. Well, that is one way to stop him.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Fermin. Fermin! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, talking about a man on a mission, that was a super effort.
Nuno Mendes. Neymar. Vitinha. He's got away. Hernandez gets a foot in here. That's a nicely measured pass. Nuno Mendes.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Can he put it away? Oh, the ball's run loose here. Dembele. David Villa. He has found a way through. Dembele. It's Dembele! That's a throw.
Guys.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. David Villa. He's shifting through the gears here. Can he get onto this? Vitinha. Crossed it early. Oh, well played, well played. Spread it left. Barcelona do have a chance to counter here. Showing great feet there. Koundé. Vitinha. Caicedo kept his eye on it, and he's there. Yamal. And time is up.
Increíble, Gaby.
Barcelona
Oh my
perhaps
goodness,
ended
qué
up out of ideas and out
pesado.
of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort put in by the players, but that does not hide
Qué
the overall
pesado,
disappointment.
bro.
Recordamos a nuestros
Well, after all of
espectadores
that, Jim,
que el
what are you
estadio
thinking?
dispone de una sala de
Barcelona
objetos perdidos
desperately
que
failing to
permanecerá abierta
impose
entre
themselves
semana
on the
en
game.
horario de oficina.
Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
Es increíble, guys. Déjame ver ahora. Déjame ver. ¿Qué debo hacer? ¿Qué debo hacer? Dame cambiar otra vez. No, sí. La forma, la voy a poner. No sé, yo creo que era 4-3-2-1, 4-1. Bueno, espérate, vamos a intentar ese primero. Y con esta mi Odegaard. Mm, mm, mm. Mm, 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 mm. Mm, 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 mm. El defensor titular no es este, no es Akenji. No, no es Akenji. A ver, defensor titular debe estar por ahí. Jiménez. Ahora no sé quién carajo es el titular ahora. No es Jiménez. Yo creo que es Akenji. Anda pa' carajo. Espérate. Vamos a ver. Akenji, ok. Vamos a jodernos la vida. Ahora, ¿será que nada, me dije, ¿será que en esta temporada Barça será campeón de la Champions? La madurez, pues. La temporada que viene que va a empezar, ¿verdad? Yo creo que sí. Porque Barça necesita dos futbolistas clave y lo está consiguiendo. Uno, el Barça está consiguiendo a Nico Williams porque nos hacía mucha falta en la banda, en la otra banda, imagínate. Y el Barça necesita un delantero centro real, no Lewandowski. Lewandowski, hay partidos que él no da, ¿sabes? Su edad, el físico no le da. Pero, pero yo creo que si el Barça consigue a Nico Williams, imagínate Nico Williams, Valdé en una banda y Lamine Yamal Koundé en la otra banda. Y un delantero centro que es capaz de rematar toda la pelota que va a tirar, tanto Valdé, Nico Williams, Lamine Yamal, los pases de Pedri. O sea, que si el Barça consigue un delantero y a Nico Williams, yo creo que el Barça en la mano de Hansi Flick será imparable. De verdad os digo, guys. Vamos a ver, ya cambié todo. Espérate, si se puede volver atrás aquí. Ya cambié todo. Todo he cambiado. Vamos a ver. Decisión individual que. No, mantener la posición al este. Otro. No, mantener la posición a este. Ahora bien, no, bueno, hay que esperar conseguir un partido. Ya lo sabes, bro. ¿Cómo que Ángel? No me llamo Ángel, bro. Me llamo Jesús Lucas. ¿Por qué me dicen Ángel? Para mí el delantero gran Plaza León sería Julián Álvarez. Sería Julián Álvarez. Pero bueno, ojalá queden las cosas, bendiciones. Oh, gracias, brother. Gracias. No, yo creo que a un Julián Álvarez es prácticamente imposible porque Atlético de Madrid no le va a dejar salir después de haber pagado 95 millones por Julián Álvarez. El Barça necesitaría unos 100. El problema no es conseguir a Julián Álvarez. El problema es que el Barça logra inscribirlo, tú sabes. Porque te vas al Madrid, le hace los pasillos, pero al Barça le hace la misma imposible. Pero bueno, yo creo que a Julián Álvarez va a ser imposible. Pero un delantero centro normal, hay muchos en el mercado. Creo que el Barça puede conseguir uno bueno. Pero Julián Álvarez lo veo prácticamente imposible. Aunque sí me gustaría, porque ese ataque del Barça, aunque Hansi Flick dice que va a poner a Rafinha como delantero centro, no sé, bro. Tengo dudas que Rafinha puede ser un delantero centro que quede en el área y esperar balones. De media punto sí, de media punta sí. Porque no puede dejar a Rafinha en el banco después de la temporada que hizo. O sea, en el 11, Rafinha de media punta eh, ahora va a tener un problema grave porque está Gavi, Dani Olmo, Fermín. Entonces, creo que sí o sí necesita un delantero centro porque Lewandowski cobra un pastizal Lewandowski y sacarle el suelo de Lewandowski encima sería bueno para el Barça. Pero no sé si Lewandowski va a querer irse o que el
Well,
Barça se lo
hello,
venda,
welcome
pero
one and
no
all.
sé.
It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set.
Lewandowski en
The
sus
game should
últimos
be a
días
truly
en el
entertaining
fútbol,
one, whichever
últimos
side of
años,
it you
no creo
find
que
yourself on.
acepta,
We have a grand mass of noise
no
and
sé,
colour,
no sé si va a
and the
aceptar irse
juices
del
are
equipo.
flowing. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that yet again this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. The action has already started. And he welcomes it in. Real chance here. Mbappe could be danger here. Pulisic chasing after it. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, easy pickings there. Quality ball.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Short changes him with that pass. Lewandowski. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
A little bias on my part, but Trent Alexander-Arnold is one of the greatest fullbacks around.
Mbappe!
Demasiado blandito.
Just off target. Oh, what has happened here? It's Lewandowski!
Vamos.
Goal!
Intenta
Barcelona!
trolearme.
Some heroic
¿Te
goalkeeping,
das eso
but even
conmigo?
that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
¿Qué?
I doubt very
Ya
much
muy
that
sé.
this was in the script. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Oh, it's come loose. Mbappe, he's free, he has great chance. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Hernandez. Big chance. It
Ay,
goes to
ay,
show
ay,
he
bro.
is human after all.
Do I really you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Somewhat off target. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, good ball, shot on. Shot at goal! Oh, taken
No
with
puede
style.
ser.
And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Safi Salih demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Now it's Mbappe. That is a brilliant interception. Van Dijk wins the duel this time. Jones gets over and intercepts. That has not gone well. Pedri providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, shooting chance!
Damn.
Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Barcelona really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
Half an hour played now. Now it's Lewandowski.
¿Qué?
It's a corner.
Oh my goodness, mira dónde cae la pelota, por
And we
Dios.
have our very first corner. Vitinha goes short.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Chance!
Damn.
It's off target and by quite a way.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Pedri fiddles it through. Great position here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And he's had a hit! Mbappe. Good spot, he's seen the run.
¿Qué?
Alexander-Arnold looks for the finish. Oh,
Thank you,
fine
Mike.
stop from the keeper.
Gracias, Mike.
Alexander-Arnold actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
¿Qué cojones está pasando? Que no estoy ganando, guys.
They've played it short.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
He's gone for goal! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, Peter, he clearly felt he was being invited to shoot, and it wasn't the worst decision he could have made.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Great ball if he can get there. Great hit! It's loose, and there's... Oh, he's been caught napping. In he goes again! And another try! And it's come back out to him.
Ay, mi madre, por Dios.
Barcelona head back in at the break after a first half
Está
that has been,
pasando con
from a
mi...
scoreline point of view in any case, an
Uf.
even one. Both sides have
No,
contributed in
perdóname.
equal measure, neither looking overly under
Necesito
pressure
hacer otro
from the other.
cambio, bro.
And
Necesito
at
hacer
the break,
otro...
glass half full, half empty.
Necesito hacer
It's
otra
1-1.
táctica para ganar.
So there was the first
Hay
half.
que cambiar
Well,
formación,
for us
instrucciones
neutrals, this is
individuales.
fantastic. If
Mantener el
you're a
poder
fan from either side, it's
estrecho.
unpleasant. And
Estática
as for the
seguridad.
managers,
No, no, no.
check your heart
Cambia
rate.
formación. Es cuatro
That's a really
dos
interesting game, and they head in
uno
at
en vez
half-time
de
at 1-1.
eso pongo a Neymar Junior ahí. Sí. Pero cambia el estilo. Ok. Vamos a ver. Vamos a ver esta vez.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 11 será sustituido por el dorsal 24.
The United States get the ball rolling in the second half. Barcelona do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Alexander-Arnold.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And the shot! Superb goal!
What?
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in
Ay,
his
mi
game gives him
madre, no
an
puede
advantageous edge,
ser.
and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
Gol de Estados Unidos.
Simplicity
Espérate,
itself.
guys,
Yeah,
espérate,
it's
no
mystifying
puede
that a player of
ser.
his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Estaba cambiando mejor, estaba jugando mejor que. A ver.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Jones spots it and intercepts. Alexander-Arnold takes control of it and he's on the move. Vitinha.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked...
He's had it!
Damn.
Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Mbappe! Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. That's a little off target. The United States appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Hakimi.
La asistencia a este partido
Barcelona
asciende
perhaps
a
wondering what the best time is for their
97.559
next
espectadores.
substitution. He's picked his way through. Akanji has got himself a free kick.
Es increíble, chicos.
Oh no, what and the shot! No mistake!
¿Dónde
And this is
voy y
getting
pierdo
better
la
and
pelota?
better.
Well, there's always a
No
chance of being
puede
caught like that when you
ser.
surrender the football.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Look, this position ought to convince them to increase their lead.
Vamos
I
a
think they
partir
should
de
be really
cualquier
positive about this now, Peter.
Alvarez is sporting a guilty look after that.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Van Dijk. Pedri. Van Dijk. It's Pedri. Odegaard succumbs to the pressure. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Pedri. There's the shot!
¿Qué?
He's keen, determined to have his say.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Alvarez. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. And here's Neymar. He's got away. Can he finish?
¿Qué?
Oh, and they
¿Por qué
really
tiene-
should have been made to pay.
You lucky boy. You lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
And he's cut it out. Can he spark a counter here?
Debe ser una bendita broma. No puede seguir.
Inviting looking ball that. Oh, super find. Tries a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Vitinha. Van der Ven is there and he can get that clear. Now it's Pulisic. Swept and the finish! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Now it's Neymar. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Mbappe, and he's managed to get... He's got the shot away! And more, and more, and more!
Es inaceptable esta goleada que me
And
están
they
dando.
are cruising
Es
away.
increíble, chicos.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. That's a nicely measured pass. He has found the way through. There's the hit! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Alexander-Arnold with the short one. Alexander-Arnold. Ødegaard simply refused to be outdone there. Barcelona are looking to break at pace. He is through here! And that is masterful defending. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Oh, that was vital. And the number on the board is 3. And he's onside. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here.
Cambio de jugadores.
Probably be looking to play it square from here.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Barcelona illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for
Bueno,
them to
chicos,
start
me
with,
voy.
but as we have seen so many
Nos vemos
times,
mañana.
they ended up with nothing.
El número premiado de nuestra rifa de
How
hoy.
do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
vemos mañana,
And all that
chicos.
remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin.
Nos vemos
That's it
ahorita,
from
más
us
bien.
tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
Gracias.